Communication is perhaps the most important skill that one can possess. If you're the type of person that's like, I'm shy, or I'm an introvert, I'm a quiet person, or my conversation sucks, that's why I'm here to teach you how to be an effective speaker, how to be an effective communicator, how to start conversations. Now, you see a person, and the person is wearing something nice, or the person may be pretty, handsome, and you go up to that person and you want to talk to them. What do I say? What do I say? Of all of the things that they have on, of all of the things of who the person is, there are many things that you can say. A good thing to talk about first is what they're wearing. So you go up to a person, you may like whatever they're wearing, for example, a watch. I wear a watch. And I go up to a guy and I say, hey, I like your watch. The person may respond back, oh, thanks. And they even may go as far as conversing with you by saying the kind of watch that he is wearing. Oh, thanks, it's an Omega. Oh, thanks, it's a Rolex. And from there, you're probably thinking that's really expensive. So you can say to him, wow, that must have been an expensive purchase. And perhaps he would reply, indeed, it really was an expensive purchase, because it is those watches are pricey watches. And I also want to make this video too a kind of video that's not chopped up, so that you can see effective communication taking place in this video without me having to cut up the videos. And so the topic is watch. And in communication, you can make statements such as, that must have been an expensive purchase. And in communication, the second thing as well is questions. So you can ask more questions and then make statements. Question, statement, 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 whatever it is. It's two things really in communication: questions and statements. And you can say, that must have been an expensive purchase. Which Omega shop did you buy this watch at? He may point out to you that he bought it in San Francisco. And from there on, you can ask questions and all that stuff. And I also want to point out too that learning to speak well can not only affect your personal life with the average man, but it can also go as far as to helping you with your future endeavors, your career in life. Another thing about communication is what's called conversational threading. Conversational threading is when you talk about something and you can branch off to so many things. Like, for example, the topic may be a watch, and you may branch off to Omega, Rolex, Timex, so many different watches if you are familiar with the topic of a watch. Now, you may talk, if you're not familiar with watches, you could talk about a piece of clothing. Anybody knows Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Versace, H&M, Banana Republic, Forever 21. Everybody knows those stores, Victoria's Secret. And you walk up to somebody and then you talk about their jacket, then you may ask, where's it from? And then they may tell you H&M. And then you may say, oh, that must be an affordable clothing brand. And which H&M store did you buy it at? They may tell you at this place, at that place, at the mall, at an outlet. So you see, conversational threading from a single topic can be that way. So that's conversational threading when it comes to communication. So those are just ways to implement this knowledge of communication, because it's just really helpful. This kind of stuff, this is really helpful to know. And in my experience, there are people who will talk to you and there are people who won't talk to you. But to the people that will talk to you, you can implement this knowledge. And Now that you have this knowledge, go for it. Make statements, ask questions, conversational thread. Those are the 3 things to learn from this video that will make you be an effective speaker, an effective communicator. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe, because I will be posting more content like this.